Thank you, Kristen. Well, whether you're a direct investor in the stock market or invested in the U.S. indexes through a retirement fund, you've probably been closely watching the free fall on Wall Street.
Now, if you're looking for investments that don't have the wild swings or that bring on those sleepless nights, local financial expert JB Bryan is here to show us where you might want to turn. Hey, JB.
Hey, it's good to be here.
Thank you for coming in
topic.
the weather. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about talking money. It choked her off.
Such a great topic.
Where can we put money that actually we know is safe or conservative or whatever, however you want to phrase that?
That's a very good point, because with everything that we do with our money, there are risks involved. So we're not even suggesting that what we talk about as alternatives to the stock market are actually, they're not risk-free, because sometimes we really should really think about the point that being too conservative still has some risk involved. And I was being careful in how I said that, but there is risk involved in putting things under your mattress. There's risk involved in doing things like, say, a CD. Right. Even CDs are a good alternative to the stock market, but the interest rates on CDs right now are very low. Yeah. So you're not going to be outpacing the cost of living that we're incurring each year, every day. So things are increasing in cost. So we want to, when we think about investing, we're trying to choose things that are going to outpace the cost of living. But now when we think about investing, people are saying, I just want to keep what I have.
Be safe, yeah.
So no coughing matter, right? But right. So when we think about CDs, let's look at using CDs creatively. You could use CDs with doing something called laddering, where you could have a staggering of maturity dates on your certificates of deposit, so that you're not putting your entire lump sum in that 1 year at that one low fixed interest rate, because yes, your principal is guaranteed in certificates of deposit, but you don't like that. You know that if you try to take it out before that maturity date, you'll get a penalty. So they can't penalize you even though your principal is guaranteed. So laddering may mean that if you had $15,000, for example, you may put $3,000, $3,000, $3,000 at different maturity dates. So $3,000 1 year, $3,000 for a 2 year, $3,000, and the farther you go out, the higher the interest rate will be on those certificates of deposit. So making sure that whatever you invest in, whatever we talk about, get a full understanding of what you're doing. So the best investment is the investment that you understand.
That's it, because a lot of us just put our money in places that we don't know what it's doing and don't really understand how it's making money for us. But people do understand real estate to a point, don't they?
Yeah, you understand real estate. Cheryl's very, 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 very good at real estate. And we were just talking about real estate before we went on the air. Real estate, for a lot of people, is a complicated investment, though. So with real estate, you might have to incur things like a manager. If you want to have rental properties, you need to know, how do I pick a good manager for my real estate property? Someone that really can collect. I need to have an understanding of what is my real return on this property. If I have a renter, but my expenses are higher than what I'm getting in rental income, then you're actually incurring a loss. So you might think that, the stock market is losing money, but you could actually have real estate and lose money, but it is indeed an alternative. And if you understand it and you put research and time into selecting the right properties, real estate can be a great investment. And surprising to many, real estate can be put in an IRA. Did you know that?
We've run out of time, so IRAs and savings bonds and everything else. Talk to her.